that?
I farted.
Yeah, you did fart.
Excuse me, I farted.
Hello, everyone. It's Miss Sam at Taylor Active Learning Autism Academy. We're in the small kitchen. I have my adopted son with me. He's just having snack and playing with Legos. His favorite thing in the whole wide world. Where did you get that toy from?
From my birthday, SpongeBob.
You got that for your birthday?
Yeah, my SpongeBob birthday.
You had a SpongeBob birthday?
Yes.
Okay. No,
Okay.
I don't want people to see your face. Okay?
Okay.
'Cause I don't want nobody to stop you on the street and be talking to you or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and eat my pretzels.
Yes, eat your snack and put the Play-Doh to the side.
What Play-Doh?
The Play-Doh that's in your hands that you brought with you, put it with your SpongeBob piece. So we're sitting in a small kitchen. He's eating his snack and drinking his juice. He's playing with Legos and Play-Doh and his gift he got from his birthday, his SpongeBob birthday. So if you don't know, my name is Miss Sam. I am the owner of Taylor Active Learning Autism Academy. We serve children 6 weeks to 13 years of age. We are an early learning and care facility located on the west side of Cleveland. So today, I just wanted to come on and talk about like what it's like caring for a child with autism and you're not the parent. And this mail is special to me because I was able to help his mom at one point in her life not get him taken away from her. She did make a good decision, and Children Protective Services actually came with her and him to the center and told me that if I didn't provide care, they were going to put him in to Child Protective Services. And being a mom myself, that's something I couldn't allow to happen, so I took him on. Did I make any money off of the transaction? No, I didn't. But I wouldn't want someone to separate me from my children because I had a lapse in judgment when it came to my child. The thing that is so amazing about this child is that they speak English and Spanish. And they know how to read. And I was the first person to potty train them. They were 5, still in the pull-up, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. Like, you got to wear underwear, and I potty trained them. Don't do that. You're going to mess that up.
That's a Play-Doh box.
I know, it's the Legos, but you're going to mess the Legos up in the back, in the bottom part, down here. See where you have it stuck at? You have to get it out of there. If you don't get it out of there, then you're going to be upset. So a lot of the behaviors that he displays, you have to catch them. What I've learned over time is that I have to catch them before they become explosive. And the littlest thing will trigger him. But I've also learned that if I don't catch him, it just gets very explosive. When I say he loves Legos, he loves Legos. Lego hat. You gonna give me your shoe? Now he's in the phase when he gets upset. He likes to take off his Lego Crocs and he likes to throw them at people. Right? Oh, now you want to be quiet and you want to shake your head and tell me no. No, tell the truth. Say yes. I like to take off my Crocs, my Lego Crocs. Give me a Croc so I can show him these Crocs that you be throwing at people. That's like dangerous. So this is his Lego Croc. You see these little Legos all around? So can you imagine one of these flying at your head because he upset, knocking you out? So now when he gets to the point where he wants to take off the Lego Croc, here you go, put it back on. If he's in the middle of taking it off, I sit him down on the ground, I take off both his shoes and I hold him in my hand and I tell him, you are not gonna throw this at anybody. Don't I? Yeah, now you think it's funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. You're gonna hurt somebody with that. So he was bringing a tablet, and I stopped him from bringing a tablet because I do not like it when my autistic children have tablets. Like, oh, that's just his pet peeve. That's like saying, I don't want you to bother me. I'm gonna give you something that stimulates you so that you can go over there by yourself. I do not like that. And do I like tablets?
No.
Okay, speak up. You speak up when you're mad. Why you all quiet now? Hello, Corey. Why you not speaking up now?
Yes.
Oh, I like tablets. I let you have a tablet.
But I have a, but my tablet is fixing now.
Yeah, because you take the tablets and you tear them up with your mother, and his mother keeps buying him tablets. So he'll take the tablet, he'll get upset, and then he'll just slam it on the ground. He'll punch it, and his mom keeps buying them. I told her not to buy him no more, and I told her that he can't have a tablet here. Didn't I say that?
I don't want no, but I have my phone at home.
That's right. And I told your mom you shouldn't have the phone either, didn't I?
Why?
Why shouldn't you have the phone?
Because I just love using phone.
No, because you want to sit up and watch YouTube. Don't put this in the Lego, because then you're going to be upset if you put it in the Lego and it can't come out. Where's the blue car at?
I did not even know.
Is blue your favorite color?
I think red is my favorite color.
Well, I'm just asking because you remember you took the blue car out the game and now you have blue Play-Doh. And I see you have the red Lego hat, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's your favorite color. I noticed with him that he does excellent one-on-one. So when I say one-on-one, if it's just me and him and we're doing an activity, he does excellent. He does not do he does excellent at the playground too. Don't you?
Look.
He does excellent at the playground with strangers, which is so weird. But if it's someone he knows or has been around, so we're not listening. I need you to listen and follow the directions. He speaks English. Did I say he speaks English and Spanish fluently? He speaks English and Spanish fluently, and he reads very well for a 7-year-old. Very, very well. I think that's but if you like try to play him like, aw, look at you, you're such a cute little boy. He plays the game too. Like, oh, thank you. Look, that's it. Like, he played the whole baby or I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. But if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know what his mother's name was all these years. I was calling her something completely different. So, I know recently something happened and I was sad because he may be leaving again. Has nothing to do with me. But you know, it's hard when you build a bond with somebody and they have to leave. You know, you don't control it. I am not gonna let you be on here. I'm not gonna let you be on here. We can do a whole 360 of the whole small kitchen.
I'm making a circle. I'm making a circle.
I know. I saw you. Get the Play-Doh up right there.
Play-Doh, 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 Play-Doh. Play-Doh, 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 Play-Doh.
I'm waiting on you to finish your snack so we can go in, so you can play with the rest of the Legos.
Huh?
That's how you should drink your juice?
Mm-mm.
Well, if you know that's not how you should drink it, why are you drinking it like that? Hmm? You're not going to have any more Play-Doh because you're going to keep putting it in the Legos, and that's going to mess up the Legos, and then you're going to be upset because you can't take it home, the Play-Doh.
Why?
You tell me. You the one brought the Lego. I mean the Play-Doh. This little. So let me show. Can I show them the small little ball of Play-Doh that you brought in with you this morning? So this is what he brought in this morning. This little small little ball of Play-Doh. He brought this in with this little toy that go like this. And what I'm noticing is that it seems like because he can't have so this is the small little ball of Play-Doh he brought in, and this. I made him originally put him in the office so he wouldn't lose it. But what I'm noticing is that because he can't have the tablet, now he brings in like small little things like this. So the blue car, don't know where it's at. Where's the blue car?
I think it's left inside the seatbelt on my mommy's car.
So he said the little blue car is in the seatbelt in his mommy's car. And it's just all these little things. Bikini Bottom. Welcome to Bikini Bottom. I don't know where you got this from. Look at this. So this is, my name is Miss Sam. I am an owner of Taylor Active Learning, Autism Academy. We're located on the west side of Cleveland. We serve children ages 6 weeks to 13 years of age. We do have children who have autism.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
You know, a dyslexia. He's been having problems playing with the other children. One of my children who has a behavior issue told me that he was bad. I said, how you gonna call the kettle black? like, oh, he bad. Like, no. All y'all have behavior problems.
I'm not bad.
I don't think you are either. I don't think that you have. I think that you're spoiled. That's what I think. I think that you're very spoiled, and that a lot of times I think I believe your mom gives you what you want to keep you quiet and still. But I think you just need someone that sits there and interacts with you. Loves to be up underneath you. So when it's quiet time, like nap time, seriously, he is quiet the entire 2 hours of nap time. May not go to sleep, may not take a nap, but he will sit there quietly during nap time, doing different activities, like playing with the little Play-Doh that he brought in with him today. So I know this may not be what you normally see when someone has a kid with autism, like, they're by them, like he's not by himself, but he can play independently. But this is because we've worked together to get him to this stage. So like, I was the first person to let him go in public without the little thing that you put on their arm that's like a leash. We hold hands, don't we? Don't you hold my hand all the time? Do you hold my hand all the time when you're not behaving?
Like
Do you hold my hand?
No.
You don't hold my hand?
No.
You do hold my hand. When you misbehave, I grab your hand and I make you hold my hand, and we do all the activities I have to do while I'm holding you, holding one hand, while you're holding my hand.
What?
My daughters used to say he was the brother they never had. When he misbehaves, I say, I'm calling my daughters. He'd be like, no, don't call them. No. Don't you? Have a pretzel?
Can you have a pretzel?
Can I have a pretzel? Thank you. Thank you. So you're welcome.
You're welcome.
What's wrong? Your mom should be here soon.
Oh my goodness.
Calm down.
Okay, I'm calming down.
Okay, because you was just about to have an episode right then and there.
Episode?
Yeah.
Episode?
Yeah.
Episode?
Nobody's on here right now. And if they were, I wouldn't let them see you.
Will you let them see me?
No. Even though I have permission to put you on social media, I wouldn't.
Orange, yellow.
Your mom should be here any moment.
My mom?
Yeah. Oh, come on, let's go to the kitchen.
To the kitchen?
Yes, come on.
To another kitchen?
Yes, come on.
Let's go to another kitchen. Look, all these stuff.
You can leave those. We're coming right back. We're coming back. We're not going to. They're not going anywhere. Set them down. Okay, thank you. Set them down. Come on.
Why?
Because we're coming right back. Stop twisting and turning and twirling. That's not safe.
Let's go to the kitchen. Kitchen.
Yes, that's his kitchen.
Is that someone's kitchen?
Yeah, this is the big kitchen.
A big kitchen? And right there.
All right, come on.
And down. And down over here, this is a small kitchen. The small
Yes.
kitchen.
I said that's not safe, and you keep twirling. I don't like when you do that, because if you do that in public or if you do that in a parking lot, you could get hurt like that. So that's why I tell you not to do that. Somebody could be driving along, not paying attention, and here you are spinning all over the place. So he likes to spin. Lately, when we've been going in public, he's been spinning. So if he spins with me, that means he spins with his mom. But I don't like the spinning because it could be dangerous. You are in the parking lot spinning with cars driving by, somebody not paying attention, and then here they are hitting you. Yeah, they could hit you.
What is that?
Here, do you want one?
What is that?
Do you want one?
No.
Okay, it's hot. That's what I was gonna tell you. You sure you don't want one? Because you shared your pretzel. That's why I asked you if you wanted one. Do you want one? Do you want one?
I don't. I just have pretzels.
Okay. You drink all your juice. Did you like your juice? Mom should be here. It's 5:18.
Okay.
How are you gonna get all the Play-Doh up? Huh?
I'm cleaning up the Play-Doh.
Okay. I still see little pieces of Play-Doh all over the place.
What? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing them with cameras?
No, I'm looking with my eyes, not the camera. I only show you the cameras because I want you to know that I can show your mom how you're misbehaving. And your mom is not gonna like that.
And she'll be angry?
I don't know. Would she be angry or would she be upset? Are those the same words?
Boy.
Oops. I know you may be wondering, like, why is it so quiet if this is about autism? Up there's your mommy.
Oh.
Get everything up.
My mommy's here?
Yes, get everything up. Get the Legos. Do you want your pretzel?
Yes. Let's take my pretzels home.
Okay.
And we need more pretzels.
No, you didn't even eat the ones you had. You even gave me one.
Why? I didn't give you one.
You finished with your juice?
I'm gonna take.
Are you done with your juice?
Yes.
Did you drink it all? Okay, here, put it in here. And where's your Play-Doh? Get your Play-Doh up. The other little pieces. Wait. I'll do that. I'll do the pretzels. Get the Play-Doh. Put it in the ball.
In the ball?
Yes, put the pretzels in a ball.
Ball?
I mean, not the pretzels. Put the Play-Doh. That's your mom thinking.
Can I take the pretzels home?
Yes, you can take the pretzels home, but I want you to put them in a ball first, so you can have. I mean, you can not the pretzels. I want you to put the Play-Doh in the ball first.
Play-Doh into a ball?
Yes, sir.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's impossible.
You can, but that's why I was telling you not to tear it up in the first place. I was telling you not to crumble it up and put it in all them 50 million pieces so you can have it all together. I said that.
Oh,
Nobody's leaving without you.
oh no.
She's not leaving. Calm down. You got to get your Play-Doh, because if you don't get your Play-Doh, you're going to be upset. So you got to calm down. Take your time. Put it in one big ball. This is. How do you have all these pieces?
Let me see. Let me check some.
No. Do not leave me cleaning up your mess. This is your mess. I'm just trying to hurry so your mom. I hear her. You have to tell her we was cleaning up your Play-Doh. Here's your Play-Doh. Come get the Legos. Come on, get the Legos. Get these Legos. You took them out, you put them up. You got the Legos? I got the Play-Doh. You got the Legos.
Where's the Play-Doh?
In my hand. I have your ball in my hand. Just 1 minute.
It could be my mommy.
Yeah, that's your mommy. Go put the Legos up. Go put the Legos up. Put them where they belong. Hi. We was getting up his Play-Doh.
Oh.
Because it was in 50 million pieces.
Oh,
The Play-Doh was all over the place. Little pieces.
¿Por qué no bota eso? Mira, está el bicho.
Oh, you want him to throw? That's what he came in with. He came in.
Play-Doh?
Yes, Play-Doh.
Oh.
These is pretzels.
Oh.
Yeah, he came in with the
¿Tú quieres
Play-Doh.
esto?
See, pretzel.
You like it?
Yeah. He had pretzels and juice.
Come on.
See, I told you he played games all the time. Thank you.
Where's my toy?
I got it. Thank you.
Espérate.
Wait.
Wait.
What?
Dale. What happened the plant?
Oh, let's go get your pants. Go get your pants.
What?
He wet. He put water all over the place. Pantalones, you got them.
No pipi.
No.
Someone start throwing water at me.
No pipi.
No.
¿Ah?
No.
Alin pa eh. Huh? No pipi.
Come on, get your pants.
Come on.
Let's go get my hair.
Yeah, get your pants.
Where's the red room?
The red room.
I think it's gone.
There is no red room.
The red.
There is no red room. That's what I'm asking you. What are you talking about? There is no red room.
Uh,
All right. Have a great evening. Okay. So lately he's come in. Actually, we have three children who are identified as autistic, and they're all extremely different. The one thing I can say is that he's come in, the youngest of the three has come in, and he's just, these last couple of days, he's been happy. He gives me a hug when he comes to the door. He sees my face, he's smiling. Um, it's just been difficult. Like everybody knows that we have to look out. We're waiting for him to explode or something, right? That's what everybody's on edge because it just happens out of nowhere. But you have to constantly monitor his facial expressions. Well, I do. Because it seems like I'm the only person that knows how to do that. So I have to monitor his face. If he pauses, typically the pause means that he's about to have an episode where he's going to break down. And so I have to stop the episode. Like I have to talk to him and tell him when he was younger, I used to say, stop, calm down. It's going to be okay. And then I would count. Another kid that we used to have to count with. And then we started counting so much that the kid was counting too. The other autistic kid that we have here, his issue now is the cursing. It used to be the issue that he was spoiled. Nothing of what anyone ever said to him mattered, basically. So people would say, oh, don't do this, like, or you're not going to be able to do this, right? But guess who would still end up being able to do this? The kid did. So with him, I knew I had to do the opposite. It did not mean that I did not care about him. It did not mean that I did not love him. But when I asked him to sit down, like if I told him, do not cuss or you're not going, I had to follow up with that. You could not go. And the very first year, this is our fourth summer together. The very first year was the most difficult because I was the first person in his life to establish boundaries and to enforce rules and regulations and to offer discipline and consequences. If you do what I tell you not to do, this is what I'm going to do. That was so hard. When I say that was so hard for him, that was so hard for him. But it worked out because the next year, the next 3 summers, which just happens to be the fourth summer, we didn't have any issues. No, absolutely none. Now he is kind of like the big brother to all the other autistic children here. Then I have another autistic kid, gives me hugs. He talks to me, but the school is saying that he's nonverbal because he doesn't have open dialogue. But there are behavior issues at school, but I don't see those behavior issues. So when they come here, they're fine. I just think that kids, no, based on my professional experience, I strongly believe children know who they can get away with what with. And if you are not a parent and you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is a prime example. Kids know what they can get away with who. They know it. And I don't tolerate a lot of those behaviors that other people allow them to get away with. I just don't tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate it from a kid who's not autistic. So why would I tolerate it from a kid who is? The same way you care for a kid that's not autistic is the same way that you should provide care for a child who is autistic. We're talking about a disability. We're not talking about something that prevents them from, having the same experiences as a kid with no disability. They need love, they need care, they need structure, they need discipline, They need to be able to interact with other children. All of that. So, yeah. And then I've seen parents tell me that certain places won't care for their children as if as if every kid is like as if every kid is the same. And because my kid has a disability, they're different from everybody else. Like, we all are different. Everybody on the face of this earth is different. That's what makes us all unique. No two people have the same fingerprints. So with that being said, and no two people have the same DNA. So we all different. So I don't know. I just think if you can't, everybody has their calling and their specialty. And I think if you're a teacher and you can't deal with any child with a disability, you're not an effective teacher. I do think that. And I'm not backing down from that. So you can leave a comment if you want. If you don't, I don't really care. But I'm not backing down from that because the most effective teacher can handle a lot of kids. And just remember, just because me and the child don't get along does not mean that I'm not effective. It could be our personalities that clash. That's another thing, because remember, all people have personalities. Everybody has a predisposition. So yeah, it's really quiet. I know you may think like, wow, that's the quietest autistic. A lot of my children who are autistic are quiet. That running around and screaming. Now, the one that just left, he will scream in public. He will scream. He has done it. But that was something he just learned. And that was something that somebody else allowed him to get away with. I never let him get away with that. That is not appropriate. We do not do that. When he's doing something that's not safe, I'll tell him that's not safe. That's not safe. Because if you can read and comprehend what you're reading, you understand. And you can speak English and Spanish fluently and go and dialogue back and forth, I think you're highly intelligent. I can't even speak English and Spanish fluently, let alone you speaking English and English and Spanish fluently. Oh yeah, I'm so tired. I got one more task that I need to do. I don't think I'm gonna get to it here at the center. But yeah, I don't know. And I think that I wish I had more experience, like not more experience, but I wish I could talk to more parents and do like a class with them. Because sometimes I think parents are embarrassed by their child's behavior, but you didn't have any control over the fact that everybody else is quiet and your child is screaming, right? You didn't have any control that everybody else is walking and then your child starts running. There's no control over that. But what I do know is that you've allowed it to continue as a parent, and that's what should not take place. Nobody should be running around screaming, like just running around for no reason. You have to train a child. You have to train them and tell them like, hey, that behavior is not okay. That's not acceptable. Don't do that. In order for them to listen, not you don't know. That's why you're watching. But you have to tell them that. You have to tell them, hey, that's not okay. I don't want you to do that. That's not safe. If it's not safe, it's not safe. Like, I don't want you to get hurt. And you need to explain how they could get hurt. And if you have to say it 50 million times, you have to say it 50 million times. Because after the first time, it's for me, because I have like old school values, it's 50 million times. So yeah. How was today? Besides the autism topic, it's just another day. Like, it is another day. I woke up again. and I'm going live. So I'm happy about that. I got to be on here for less than 20 minutes, so 19 minutes and 40 seconds. I spilled, I fed everybody. My substitute didn't show up today. Said that they were coming, said that they were going to be 60 minutes late. I gave them 2 hours, which I believe was too long to give anybody 2 hours, even though they said they were going to be late and still come. I just marked them as a no-show. You didn't even bother to text or anything else to say why you didn't come. And they seem like they're so knowledgeable. That was the part that really had me like, they seem like they're knowledgeable, but I've come to understand that the reason why you're a sub is because you don't have any work ethic. Like, it ain't really like you trying to fill in a gap. You really don't have any work ethic. None whatsoever. Because if you did, you would find a center and you would stay there and you would just stay and learn and grow until the next opportunity comes. I don't know how hard that is for, like, I'm discovering based on your educational level, it is very hard for people to do that. It is extremely hard for people to stay with a business and, as some people would say, thug it out, right? I did that. I did that for 13 years. I literally did that. A lot of the days were great, but I was not in an early childhood education setting. I was in a K-12 building. And I was just explaining to someone today, like, I've been really blessed. Like, today was the first day I realized with my jobs, I've been really blessed. I've never had to pipe down who I was to appease my boss. Like, I've never had to bite my tongue and not be able to say what I wanted to say so I could keep my job. Because I learned early on, if I wanted to be a tenure teacher, I needed to bite the bullet because I had to take care of myself, take care of my kids. I did not think at that time that I could go out on my own and do my own thing and be successful. That is the truth. But now I realize I've been blessed because when it was time for me to travel for work, I went to the people who had money and I made sure they approved my trip. You can't tell me I can't go because it ain't coming out your budget. You don't control like the money I'm spending to take students and myself to a competition or to a camp for them to enhance their social emotional learning. It's not coming out your budget, so you can't control. You tell me you're not gonna get me a bus. Okay, can I have bus tickets? Me and the kids get on the bus. We don't have to be in this building to learn. Learning a lot for children is hands on. Why? Because it creates a memory in the brain. Hey, I went here. We did this. I learned this. They said this because they actually were physically in the motion of going and doing the activity. So I don't know what it's like for your boss to tell you you can't do something. I don't know what that's like. Like, I'm so thankful. I don't even know if I would be able to honestly, like, I can't give anyone advice on what to say to their boss because I've never been in a situation where I really cared what my boss thought. I was in a situation where I have to do my job. I need to do it to the best of my ability. If I don't understand something, I need to ask somebody who knows more than me on how to do X, Y, and Z. But it's a lot of people who worried about what they boss think or trying to get in good with their boss. No, me and you are not friends. I am not friends with anybody I work with. I have never been friends except for if they was older. Now, if they was older, but that's because I was taught to honor and respect older people. They used to take us when we were in preschool to the senior citizen home, and we would do little activities in the activity center with the senior citizens. They don't even do those activities no more with child care centers. But that's what I used to do. So older people, I'm gonna sit underneath you. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna heed to your advice of instruction. Because you want to know why? You've done something that I've never done. Somebody younger, she was really good with the child that I had in the first part of this video. I told her, I'm like, you should go back and be a RBT. Um, and she was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, if you're really good at this, this is what you should do. If you know that you've been called for this, This is what you should do. Go to school, get your degree. I'll even work your way up to be a what is it, BCBA? Behavioral Clinical, what is it? Was certified CB, what is a certified behavioral analyst or behavioral? I don't know the acronyms, but it's somebody who works with children who are autistic. They can write the plan on how you engage. The RBT is the individual who works one-on-one with the child that's autistic and implements the plan from the BCBA. So I was like, you should do that. It's great money in this. Which it is, because you build through health insurance, because you provide physical, occupational therapy, you do one-on-one therapies with the kid. And so this is what I would recommend. Hadn't seen her, and she was like, yeah, I was thinking about, like, I need you to take an aptitude test. I need you to figure out what you currently have skills, what your skill set is. And that's what I'm going to start doing. When I start hiring again, I am going to make everybody take, you have to complete an aptitude test. You have to complete a personality test. Because what I've learned in my lifetime is that the most effective teams represent every different type of personality. Those are the most effective teams when you have every personality represented within your team. When you have 2 and 3 of the same personality, or 9 of the same personality, I saw with my own eyes, they don't get nothing accomplished. Absolutely nothing accomplished. You need some extroverts, you need some introverts, you need all of that to represent your team. And so I'm gonna start giving out that test to employees, because if me and you the same personality, we ain't gonna get nothing accomplished. We gonna be going around in a circle, just going around in a circle. So yeah, I am not. And the aptitude, what I was saying about aptitude is that's what you're naturally gifted and talented at, that you already have the skill or the talent or the ability. It's a natural skill, talent, or ability that you already have innately within you. And that's how you build a career. You build a career off of that. If you like working with people, then you do careers that allow you to work with people. If you don't like working with people, you do careers that don't allow you to work with people. For example, an editor. You don't have to work with nobody. People send you their videos. You look at the videos, you slice them down, you add some fonts, some sound, you make them interesting and appealing to the eye. You cut the angles, zoom in, zoom out. You give them back their product, you done. An accountant. You don't have to deal with people, or you're looking at numbers all day. You don't have to deal with people. Those are working at a power plant. If you're not watching what's going on there, you're going to blow up everybody. So yes, my name is Miss Sam. I am the owner of Taylor Active Learning Autism Academy. We serve children 6 weeks to 13 years of age. We are located on the west side of Cleveland. We are a nurturing, caring, and clean facility, right? We're a family environment. We absolutely are. We're an extension of a family. Whatever is your goal, whatever you think a family is, a cohesive, functional, not dysfunctional, a functional family, that's what we're an extension of what people who come from functional families, like, we're an extension of that. And I only hire people who portray that they're an extension of that and they end up getting fired because they're not, or that actually are an extension of that. I'm on here for 11 more minutes because my goal is an hour each day. It's quiet. I don't see anybody, but that's okay. I'm thankful for the people who showed up today. I really appreciate you. I mean that sincerely. I don't know what the next step is. I know I'm going to really miss my families. I know that I've been called to do this. That's what I do know. I want freedom. That's the part of entrepreneurship nobody talks about, right? Everybody's like, oh, you need systems in place and you need to have SOP, standard operating procedures, so everybody knows what the job is and so you can move on. But what nobody talks about is your investment into the company. Like, when does it become not an investment anymore? Or is it because You use somebody else's money to start your business, so you don't understand what it's like when somebody has used their own capital to start a business. So you're going from a perspective of your business cost you, we gonna say, $1,000 to start, where somebody else, their business could have cost them $100,000, or it could have cost them $50,000. Like your skin in the game is completely different compared to somebody who only spending $1,000. Like believing in themselves. But nevertheless, I just want people to really find out what they're passionate about, what what they want to do with themselves or with their lives, and to do that. I want people to really do what they say they want to do. If you want to work with children who are gifted, remember, they're just like you. They're just like you. They're humans. There's something that they're called to do. The gentleman that I was sitting with earlier, I always like to talk about him because he's just so smart. When I say he's so smart, he's so smart. And he's as cute as he can be. Like, he is so cute. And then he likes being up underneath you. So I think his mom allows him to be up underneath her all day. And that just makes you feel valued, right? He could be on one side. It's like his foot got to touch your arm. like, dude, you ain't even my kid. You got your dirty foot on my arm, right? He has to be up under. Even if he doesn't touch you, it's like he has to be so close where it feels like he is touching you. So I don't know how many, people. And then I've gotten him, oh yeah, recently he would tell me he's not hungry and he didn't want to eat. But then I realized it is the fact that his food is mixed together. So I separate his food out now so he can eat. So like I put the vegetables on one side, the pasta on one side, the protein on one side. Of course, the milk is separated. The only thing he will eat all together is pizza. And I put like ketchup on one side, the chicken nuggets on another side. But anytime his vegetables are like, he has to eat a fruit, a vegetable, a protein, a bread, and milk, which is dairy, I always separate everything out. And then I let him try it. Like, I put it on a fork like he a little baby. And like, here you go. No, I don't say that. But I'll be like, here, eat. Here's the vegetable. Here, eat this. Try this. And then once he tries it, I don't know if it's they can sometimes, when you're autistic, it's the textures and things like that. He'll go sit down and he'll eat. But I noticed that that has been more successful with me sitting him down when it comes to eating and separating out the food. Like today, I don't know if you heard Mom, she was like, pretzels? When he started eating pretzels, I'm like, he eats pretzels. We were sitting there eating pretzels together and he was drinking his juice. But I was trying to tell Mom, because she was in trouble, I was trying to tell her that you need to put your camera on, you need to prep the food, make your plate, make his plate, and sit down. So then you have proof that you are feeding your child and you're trying to have him sit down and eat with you. I said, if you don't do that, then you're not protecting yourself. Because at this stage, it's your word against Child Protective Services' word. And that we can't do that. We need to have video against Child Protective Services. So this is what I'm doing. And I've been telling her again that I've been separating out his food and he's been successful. It's none of that like, oh, I don't eat that, I don't want that. No, you have to eat everything on your plate. You need to eat some vegetables. You need to eat some meat. Need to eat a bread, but I season my vegetables. I don't give kids unseasoned vegetables. I think that's the most disgusting thing on the face of the earth. Even with the salad needs to be seasoned. You cannot feed anybody vegetables, especially a kid, that's not seasoned. If you're making Brussels sprouts, which I didn't used to eat those when I was a little kid, but if you're making Brussels sprouts, all you do, rinse the Brussels sprouts off. Any of the leaves on the outside of the leaf that's like brown or black, trim those off. You coat the Brussels sprouts in olive oil, sea salt. I use fresh ground pepper, and I also use, that's it. I use sea salt and fresh ground pepper. And you roast them. You turn them halfway through when you put them in the oven. You can bake them at like 375, 425. They're going to eat them. If you do asparagus, cut the end of the asparagus off, where the part that soaks up the water. You cut that off. You rinse them off. With asparagus, same thing. You coat it in olive oil, sea salt, fresh ground pepper. When that asparagus go off, you get you a lemon and you squeeze the lemon juice on it. Your kid should eat vegetables that's seasoned. If you are feeding your kid vegetables that's not seasoned, you don't like your child. Because I don't know nobody that eat vegetables that's not seasoned. I just don't. I think that's so disgusting. Even if you make your own salad. Like, I give salad to the kids. But I've always given salad to kids. Even when I was a teacher in the classroom, they would be like, can I have some of your salad? No, you got food down there that my tax dollars paid for. Go down there and get you a salad. That salad don't look like that. So with the salad, you make your own salad dressing. You season the salad. You season it with sea salt, fresh ground pepper, minced garlic, and some fresh lemon and olive oil. There's your salad dressing. The salad is going to be delicious. I like it with kale, beets, Kalamata olives. What else I put in there? Green peppers, red onions, carrots, avocado. That salad is gonna be the best salad you ever had. Somebody said you season it like it's chicken, but I don't put all that stuff on my chicken. I don't put minced garlic on my chicken. I put garlic powder on my chicken. So there you have it. You gotta season your vegetables if you want a kid to eat, regardless if they're autistic or not. Season your vegetables. If you do not season your vegetables and you give it to your kid, you're doing yourself a disservice. Mixed vegetables should be butter, sea salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Yes, garlic powder. Do not put minced garlic in your mixed vegetables that you're giving a kid. If it's corn, you're gonna put butter, salt, pepper, garlic powder in your corn. If it's broccoli, butter, salt, pepper, garlic powder. You see the trend? You gotta season the vegetables. Nobody's eating vegetables that you just boiled. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I wouldn't even feed that to my dog, to be honest. His food probably tastes better than that. The stuff the vegetables you gave. That's why your kid won't eat vegetables. And then I hate when you get an infant eating vegetables and then a teacher comes along and they're rushing the kids to eat and making them throw away their vegetables because they're ready to go to lunch. No, let the kid eat. My infants, it takes them an hour to self-feed themselves. It takes them an hour between them feeding themselves, taking their time, drinking their milk. By the time they're sitting in a seat in our table, and it's an individual table because they transition from the high chair to a self-feeding high chair to the table. By 15, 16 months, my infants are drinking out of cups. Why? Because when they become toddlers in the toddler room, hello, Valerie, they are going to, did I say it right? They're going to be drinking out of a cup. So my toddlers have to be drinking out of a cup at 16 months because in 2 months they're transitioning over. Nobody is giving a toddler a sippy cup. Nobody, you're the teacher, right? Thank you. The teacher is not sitting there holding the cup for your kid to eat. It's not personal. It's not that we don't like you. It's not that we don't love you, but it's just that the infant, you have to build from infant to toddler, you have to build those independent skills. Because by the end of 2, going into 3, we got to start potty training. There is not what the child is not ready. Yes, the child is ready because my parent is tired of buying the pull-ups. The child is ready. The child has to be ready. And that's the issue even with autistic kids. They want to say, oh, the kid can't go to the bathroom. Well, that's amazing. I potty trained 4 autistic kids at 4 different stages of ages. I potty trained one when they was 2 years old, and we started the process at 18 months. I potty trained another autistic kid when they came to me and they were 9 years old. I potty trained another autistic kid when they were 5 years old. So where is the disconnect at they can't be potty trained? No, you have not. Your standards for your autistic child is low. That's why they still in the pull-up. That's completely acceptable for a kid that can have a fit. I mean, a full-blown fit where they throwing things all over the place to tell you they can't go to the bathroom. If they got to pee on themselves a couple of times to know that it burn and it's uncomfortable and they have on underwear and they have to tell you they have to go to the bathroom, then they have to do that. That's part of normal potty training. But nobody is changing your child at 9 and 5 years old. Like, for you to even think somebody should do that is unrealistic. You need to walk around in a diaper and tell me how that feel at your grown age. Okay, I'm done of being on my high horse. Okay, I just want you to walk away with the knowing that all children are children. They need discipline, they need structure, they need love. They all need that. And the way I love a kid may be different from the way you love a kid. But at the end of the day, me being who I am, they all know that I love them. They all do. Even today, I forgot what she said to me, but she has a behavior problem too. And she didn't tell me she loved me today. She told me she loved me yesterday. And it was something along the facts of, basically, I appreciate you, Miss Sam. And I said, I love you. You know, it's just in those moments. And I don't know how much longer she'll be here because her mother is mad at me. But nevertheless, if her mother ever sees this, I absolutely love your children, all of them. They need some discipline, but I still love them. There's nothing I wouldn't do for any of your children or for you. And with that being said, I've been on here for an hour. Thank you to everybody who subscribed, who commented, who liked. I appreciate you. All right, take care. Have a great day. Bye. Make sure you subscribe, whoever you are. Go watch my videos. Somebody just came in here. I don't know who you are, but subscribe. Watch the videos. All of them are good. I think I'm funny because I sit back and watch my own videos and be laughing. But nevertheless, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. All right, I'm gone. Peace. Bye-bye.